So I'm going to be calling this a segment called Girl Tech Talk. It's going to be part of my lifestyle section of my video. Um, but it will be different kinds of things depending on what's going on. So this week, well, last week, I got the new Pixel 3. So I wanted just to share like the everyday girl. Like, I'm not a tech guru. I am not somebody who knows everything about technology. What I know is that I've been using cell phones and it is what it is. So I went from a Galaxy Samsung or Samsung Galaxy to the new Pixel. So with the new Pixel, I really do enjoy it. A lot of my videos, so that you'll be able to see some of the comparisons. So one of the reasons I got this was because of the camera, because the camera is so good. So I've been with Samsung since like Samsung 2 or 3. And so what are we on, 9, 10-ish with the Samsung Galaxy? So I've had the Samsung Galaxy for a while, but instead of getting the latest Samsung Galaxy, I decided to go with the Note. Now, all of my videos before this one have been shot on my phone, so on my Galaxy. So let me know if you're seeing a difference in quality. Not this week, but it will start next week, only because I have the phone to show you guys. So right now I am recording on my iPad. So my house is a Google house. So we have Google Homes, we have Chromecast, our router. Like I said, I'm not an IT person. Our router is Google as well. So we do use a Google platform in our home, so everything is mostly ran on Google. And we like the assistant. We like the everything is easy. It's in your reach. It's in your phone. It's the Google Assistant is excellent. It's something that we use every day. And so we are a Android kind of family, predominantly Google. So coming from a Samsung Galaxy to a Note, I have noticed some things differently. So because I didn't upgrade to the newest Galaxy, I still had a home button. And not having a home button is a little different for me. It's completely touchscreen. And so like not being able to have a whole like button at the bottom to go to is a little different for me. And I'm used to the fingerprint scanner, but we're used to it on the phone on the button. So that is a little different as well. I can tell you that the camera is excellent on this Google Pixel. I can tell you that it's going to get some getting used to on this phone. So like before, I was used to like picking up my phone, hitting the side button, and being able to see things on my home screen. The buttons are placed differently on this phone, so like literally like trying to get used to all my buttons being on one side, instead of like my volume button being on this side and here. Another difference is this phone, I was not able to stand up because I had a case that I was able to put it in, and I was able to stand it up. So I got one of these little things, which I feel like I'm gonna end up breaking because already I've been doing this. So I don't think it's gonna last that long. The reason why I had a Samsung Galaxy is because I am very rough on phones. I usually work in settings such as like hospitals, places with like kids, places where I'm always moving, and so I needed a durable phone. I can tell you that in one of the hospitals I was working at, we worked on the 3rd floor, and I was standing at the banister and the stairs, and I can tell you that my phone dropped 3 flights of stairs. And with my Samsung Galaxy, and I can tell you when it dropped, I didn't have a thought in my brain that my phone was broken. Um, so I literally my coworkers were like, "You broke your phone." I was like, "No, it's not broken." But I literally need a phone that's durable because I'm always moving in the environment I'm working in. The floors are hard, so this phone at this point it's brand new. I literally got the phone Thursday morning and went straight to Verizon to get a case. I have to have a case because I will destroy my phone. So it's not even the case I wanted because they didn't have the cases I wanted. Um, but it is a case. I did get it's a clear case, so I did get the white phone. I am enjoying it. Like I said, it is a little different. You just push the back, and then instead of pushing the buttons, you kind of like swipe. See, you kind of swipe up to get all of your apps and things. So that's a little different. No complaints. I feel at this point, I have been using it. I can fit a whole lot more things on my screen, so it is something that you don't have to have like thousands and thousands of pages. Um, as far as like as far as the phone goes, the only thing I don't like this um, is it has great speakers for stuff coming out when you're playing like music, but during phone calls, I found that they're very low. Now I don't know if I don't honestly I don't know why. I've never had that problem with my Samsung Galaxy, but like even talking to my grandma yesterday, it was really hard to hear her, and the volume was up as much as possible. The other thing I noticed yesterday while we were out, we went out and ran a couple of errands yesterday, and the screen is super low. I don't know what's going on with Samsung or what's going on with Google, but this screen is super low. I am one of those, my screen needs to be on bright. I like to be able to see my things. So I like my phone to be bright. Like now, like if you look at it, my brightness bar is all the way up. And that's because I like my brightness. Now, this has impacted me a couple of ways. With my Samsung Galaxy, it didn't require me to have it up this high, honestly, because the screen was bright, so it didn't require for it to be at least this high. But and then my battery wasn't impacted. With this one, the screen is so high that I feel like in the future it will impact my battery. Right now, because when I'm inside my house, I really don't use my battery. And so I went to work Thursday and Friday, and it lasted all day. Because Thursday I got it straight out the box. I did charge it while I was in the car, waiting for the store to open before I went to work. And I was able to charge it a little bit, and it charged and it lasted all day. So for me, the charge is fine for me, and the usage I am putting it through at the moment. But I can tell you, I am a multitasker. I will do 4 things on my phone at the same time, and I expect my phone to function. And so what that means is, especially with this one, you can really do it because with other phones, you're not able to play YouTube in the background, but this one you can. So what that means is I can literally do 3 things on my phone at the same time. And normally what that means is I will have like YouTube playing in like the little box, and then I will have like my Peapod at the bottom, and then my bank stuff at the top. Just to give an example. So I like to multitask. The same thing goes with like my Fitness Pal, and like I have a scanner on my phone for my scale, so I want to be able to do multiple things at the same time. I can tell you that this phone, it's doing really well now. Really haven't had any complaints, but we'll do an update. We've only had it since Thursday and today is Sunday. So we shall see. And then next week you guys will be able to see my video quality to see if it's gone up, because it will be getting shot with my phone like I was shooting my other ones with my phones. So just let me know. Leave a comment below and let me know if you see the video quality starting next week. I will let you guys know that I am switching to the new phone, just to keep a lookout. But that is it for the girl tech talk. Let me know if you have any questions and how I feel about things. Otherwise, keep pushing.